conversations, right? Because like I said, I've been in a great mood. Everything's been good between Brian and I feel you do the shit on purpose. I absolutely feel you do the shit on purpose. The worldwide fucking web. I have been doing this shit online since 2011. Okay? You wouldn't be targeting me about a student fucking loan and then protesting in the street you want your student loans. You wouldn't be saying I don't have fucking health insurance, sending me to collections and then demanding that you get more health care. You wouldn't be doing that. Okay? You wouldn't be denying us fucking vouchers and then demanding more fucking vouchers. I know exactly what you're doing, and so do others. So as I explained, you're already going outside of the parameters that you were told to not fucking go outside of. Within a day of your government being reopened. Okay? You're not shutting down your government. You're not turning the United States of America into Monkeyville. You're not turning it into socialism. You're not using US citizens as fucking hostages to progress what you think is a political fucking philosophy because you have brain injury. You have brain disease. It's a progressive brain disease, not your progressives. That's not a political movement. Get with the lingo. At least the woman in Orlando looked right me in the face and said they don't house married couples. She wasn't even suggesting, well, I might be able to get you in the shelter if you get rid of your husband. Okay? She just outright said they don't house married couples. If you don't have dependents, that's it. Okay? Everybody is just trying to maintain as the radiation does away with you folks. So, I mean, the holidays are coming up. Try to busy yourself with something else. I also brought up the numerous amount of single people, in particular single men. See if they want to go into the housing. They can pretend they have brain injury and then see if they want you to take over their money and pay somebody who set up a halfway house. We don't get our housing that way. We get housing through HUD. It's the United States of America. There's a governmental program to get housing, and there's a waiting list. I don't need an advocate. I already filled out CHAMP. It's already completed. I'm in waiting for a housing offer. I'm not even in screening anymore. I already have a lawyer for Social Security. I already assisted my husband applying for Social Security. Social Security talks to me. You people are the only people that are still doing that. Because there's something wrong with you. That's why. They don't ask for paperwork to be signed. They don't call my husband privately to have private conversations with him. They talk to me because that's what he wants. If he gets denied, then I guess we'll get him a fucking lawyer. You have to have so much sobriety to get a lawyer for Social Security. I was already told that by lawyers. You people have no interest in keeping a man sober at all. So anyway, the warming center opens on December 1st, and then hopefully this nonsense will end. I saw a social worker for an entire year myself, and she never once suggested that I go into some kind of housing without my husband. She never referred me to someone that called and talked to me privately outside of my husband's. You would have a meeting with a couple about housing. He's not an entity in himself, he's a married man. Right. I could go back to Cambridge on Monday and probably talk to at least 3 men that would go, yeah, nobody does that for me. Because you're not married. They're not interested in playing games with you as a couple. I'm sure Leo would like a housing for brain injury. He's getting his meds from someone. How come he's not in a 1-bedroom apartment? Enough of the bullshit. One word, Karen. One word. All I have to know is one couple you did it to. You took their house, you took their 6 minors, you adopted them out to other people, and then you stored them in a shelter until they at least pretended they weren't together anymore, and then you put her in a condo on the beach. Case closed. I've been listening to a man for at least 6 months, all respect to him, telling us that he's getting rapid rehousing through someone as he's still not housed, and it's a rooming house. He's single, so he would take it. Okay? So you go, why are you not offering housing to them? Public housing already has a system set up where if someone has a caretaker, they live with them. We're husband and wife. I mean, you've got to make up now that I'm his caretaker because you're so disgusting. You can't accept we're a married couple. Explain that to a therapist, an actual fucking therapist. Explain that to them. And then hum around like Barbara Kent because you changed my mood and made me fucking angry. And please breathe deep. And then come January 4th, breathe even deeper. Stop worrying about if people are married or not. And how can this be happening?